These are 5 questions that Hansi Flick must answer before going into this season, because if Hansi Flick does not answer these 5 questions, then this season might most likely be a failed season for Hansi Flick and Barcelona. These 5 questions are very important, very important. If Hansi Flick can answer these 5 questions, then I see Barcelona challenging and competing for a lot of trophies this season. These 5 questions will be explained and will be asked later in this video. But before we go in, I want you to take 5 seconds of your time to please share this video so you can get to a lot of people. And please make sure you watch this video to the end, because these questions are very important for every Barcelona fan. If you're a Barcelona fan, watch this video to the end and drop your opinion on what you think about these questions. Now let's dive into the questions properly. Number 1 is, what will be Barcelona's formation? Soon after Hansi Flick's appointment as the head coach, it was almost given that the German will continue with Barcelona's iconic 4-3-3 formation. Flick, after all, is known for his 4-2-3-1 setup that is fluid and direct, as opposed to Barcelona's more positional approach. Not to mention Barcelona's woes in midfield could further convince Hansi Flick to settle for his 4-2-3-1 setup, which would accommodate an additional attacker that can offer more creativity in the final third. Last season, Barcelona tried a couple of formations which slowed down the team's pace to adapt to a pattern under Xavi. That should not be allowed to repeat itself again this season. Barcelona are known for their traditional 4-3-3 formation, which is quite different from Hansi Flick's style of play. The question now remains, will Hansi Flick stick to the traditional Barca system, or will he use his own style of play? If this question is answered early enough, Barcelona would start up in the right way this coming season. Number 2 is, how will Barcelona deal with midfield injuries, and who will be the defensive midfielder of the team? Speaking of midfield, Hansi Flick faces a tough situation with the trusted trio of Frenkie de Jong, Pedri and Gavi currently nursing from their respective injuries. Keeping that in mind, how well Barcelona can respond to midfield injuries could go a very long way in dictating the fate of the team this coming season. Hansi Flick, to that end, must step up and formulate a plan without too much reliance on these injured midfielders. The up-and-coming La Masia stars, coupled with a new signing, therefore could be the need of the hour. Hansi Flick, however, needs to find out the midfield combination that would work for him, especially in the defensive role. The only player Barcelona had in that position was Oriol Romeu, who has now been sent on loan to Girona. With Barcelona's focus moving away from Kimmich, it is likely that Hansi Flick could look into the youngsters for an answer. Marc Bernal is a youngster most likely to step up for the defensive midfield role for Barcelona. During the preseason, he was used in that role multiple times and he performed to an acceptable level for Hansi Flick. Will he be experienced enough to handle the pressure that comes from that position? Will Hansi Flick also rely on a teenager to handle such a vital role for Barcelona? If the team needs some kind of experience in that role due to some kind of opponents the team will face, what will be Hansi Flick's plan and reaction? These are the questions Hansi Flick needs to find answers to before the season starts completely. 3 is, who will serve as the centre backs? Barcelona defensive problems were accentuated by Ronald Araujo's injury during Copa America earlier this summer. The Uruguayan has undergone surgery and has been ruled out for at least 4 months, leaving Barcelona short of options in the centre-back unit. One can expect Pau Kubasi to continue playing a key role, but he too might not be ready to start the season due to his participation with Spain at the just concluded Olympics. As such, there is a big question about who will be the starting centre-back pairing for Barcelona, with Hansi Flick having to choose between Jules Koundé, Andres Christensen, Eric Garcia and potentially Inigo Martinez, who is still not registered. The centre-back for Barcelona this season has to be very solid, as Barcelona will look forward to reducing the number of goals they concede in order to have a better chance of winning trophies. Last season, Barcelona faced challenges in this region which also affected the team negatively and would not want that to happen again this season. Hansi Flick needs to find these answers to these questions immediately. Number 4 is, who will play as a right back. One of Barcelona's key weak points heading into the new season is the lack of depth in the full-back department. The end of João Cancelo's loan spell and the uncertainty surrounding his return, coupled with Sergio Roberto's departure, has left Barcelona without any trusted option in the right-back position. Hansi Flick could use the services of Koundé, but there is a possibility that the Frenchman could be moved to his preferred centre-back position next season, as mentioned earlier in this video. This leaves Barcelona with the young Hertofort, and Barcelona could be in deep trouble if Hertofort fails to step up this season. The right back position is very important and very crucial both defensively and offensively for almost every team. During the preseason, Hansi Flick used Alex Vale in the right back position, which he also performed very well. The only issue with Alex Vale is that he is a left footer and will not be 100% effective when being used on the right back position. Most of us must agree with this. Hansi Flick now needs a serious answer to this. Failure to tackle this would lead to serious defensive issues for Barcelona going into the next season. 5 is what will the attack look like? Moving into the attacking department, Hansi Flick may have a huge problem on his hands if top target Nico Williams refuses a move to Barcelona this summer. The Spaniard is soon expected to make a decision on his future, with Barcelona and PSG emerging as two possible destinations. If Nico Williams joins Barcelona, he is likely to partner Lamine Yamal on the flank and support Lewandowski as a striker. However, in the event that Nico Williams doesn't join Barcelona, the Catalans will have to make do with the duo of Rafinha and Ferran Torres, and also Dani Olmo with any new possible player that the club might sign to replace Nico Williams in the event that he doesn't join. However, during the preseason, Pau Victor was utilized across the front line, but it is yet to be revealed where Hansi Flick prefers to use him. If Barcelona fails to get a winger, there is a possibility that he could step up to that position for Barcelona. It remains unseen. Therefore, how well Flick manages to set up the attacking unit heading into the new season will be a telling factor and a crucial one going into the next season. Barcelona needs a fearful attack line so as to penetrate opponents' defense to generate chances and goals which will be needed for the season. If Barcelona can generate a lot of goals, it is already a stepping stone to achieving great success for next season. Please, these are the 5 questions I feel Hansi Flick needs to answer before the season officially starts. Please, you might want to add your own questions. If you don't also agree with me, you might want to add your own questions and drop your comments on the comment section so that we can interact and know what you think about this. But if you agree with me, you can also do that on the comment section. Please take out 5 seconds of your time to please support me by tapping the share button so that a lot of people will watch this video and it might most likely get to the authorities of Barcelona. Please do this for me. And if you're watching me, you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please use the subscription button to do this and turn on the post notification. If you're watching me from Facebook, the link to my channel is on my comment section. If you're watching me from TikTok, the link is on my bio. Do this for me and God will bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Football with Modezi. For now, vamos!